I landed in Haneda with an hour until my flight, with tension high and pressure building, walking through Haneda airport, getting all my quarantine checks, going through customs, and finally waiting for my baggage. I had to figure out how to get to the domestic terminal. With the temptation of vending machines everywhere, the dehydration was getting to me, but I had to push on. I looked for signs, I got lost, but there were also some other lost foreigners. They were asking for help. I overheard their conversation and figured out I had to get a bus. 30 minutes until my flight, I rushed the bus, and just missed it. But luckily for me, there was a bus every 5 minutes. I get on the bus thinking all will be good, but some American soldier dude had 7 massive bags. He was loading onto the bus. Keep checking the time, start drowning in my overthinking, but I snap out of it and I'm in the domestic terminal. I run to the check-in and I use my broken ass Japanese and talk to a flight attendant, and she pushes me to the front of the line. I check my bags onto the plane and I get to skip customs. And I hop on the plane with 1 minute to spare and all is good. I land in Okinawa, get my bags, catch the train to my hostel, and I walk around for a bit. Get some money out, and then once I get to the hostel, I struggle to check in with my Japanese. But finally the manager comes down and starts giving me the tour. I go for an adventure, find Starbucks, and had a quick bite to eat from 7-Eleven. Later in the night I meet this French dude who keeps complaining about all the paperwork in Japan. He's teaching me bits and pieces of how to live in Japan and what to do for work, learning the working holiday trade secrets. Talking to the French dude really taught me that this is just the start of a long adventure. In the morning I wake up relatively early, probably around 7 a.m, and I go for a walk. Locate some breakfast. I get back to the hostel and find the French dude making some breakfast and walking up some stairs. So I follow him up and I found the best chill out spot ever. After talking to the French dude about his dreams of making money in his sleep and to be the #1 YouTuber in Japan, we go up to the roof of the roof. We crack open some Coronas and take in the view. Talking about One Piece, love, and Andrew Tate. The French dude introduced me to some Japanese dudes. Kenny and Sui. Kenny, the chill hippie of Little Asia, and Sui, the Japanese Eshe. Kenny, Sui, and I became the Okinawa trio for the next couple of days, and then we took over the world, is what I would like to say. But after Sui and I met, we started talking about Australia and how shit Canberra is, over a couple of beers and roping in another guest from the hostel that I can't remember the name of, but we can call him Fuzz. Fuzz wanted to go clubbing, so Sui and I are hyped, and we're ready for anything. But after we get changed and get ready, Fuzz is nowhere to be found until we find him. He's asleep in his bed, with Fuzz folded, and Sui and I ready. There is no choice but to go clubbing with the duo. So that's what we do. Cranberry vodka, Malibu mango, vodka Red Bull, and a few more beers later, we're lost in Okinawa in a bar full of Americans. Oh, how did we get here? There's about to be war between the Aussies and the Americans, and as we outdrink everyone else in the bar combined, Sui disappears, nowhere to be found, except his lying down in front of a Mario Kart racing machine. It was time for Sui to fold too, so I woke the sleeping Sui up and I threw him in the taxi and said the location of the hostel, and the taxi driver said, "Okay, this." And we live to see another day. No matter what, we live our best lives. And today Sui and I had decided that we were going to break into the Hyatt Hotel to go to the pool. And then that is what we did, with relative ease actually, to be honest. Sneaking past security and hotel staff onto the elevator, we go to level 3 and come to realize you need a key pass to enter the pool. But not having a key pass won't stop us. So we knocked on the door and some staff came out. They let us in with a big welcome and said thank you for coming. Mission accomplished. With Sui and I in the hotel pool, we go to the hot tub and live the dream, baby. We swim in the pool, lie on the recliners, and we just live it up. We living it up to the real dream. When we left, we were greeted with a come back soon. But then we returned to the rooftop. But then we had to figure out what to do with the rest of the day. So with Kenny now awake, we decided that we are going to go to the American Village, or basically the beach near the American Village. After a drink, Sui and I hop into Kenny's car and start heading to the beach.
Yeah. Alright, listen to me, bro. Look the sky. The fucking sky. The sky's fucking beautiful as fuck. Now, the wind is fucking dirty. Now, you know how dirty it is, so you can only see the fucking window, the dirtiness of the window. But don't forget to look up the fucking sky, bro.
We watched the sunset through the car window. Once we arrived at the beach, we went to the tiki bar and got some more beers. Then we went on an adventure around the beach, but little did we know that there were fireworks in the American Village, and we had secured prime real estate on the beach to watch them. After leaving the beach, we went to the American Village and got very confused as to which country we were in, as there seemed to be far more Americans than Japanese people. We went to the sushi train and ate the train out of the sushi, and then called it a night, and then we let the adventures continue for another day. Support my journey to world domination by signing up to Upbank. Get $5 on sign up, and Find to Earn, get $10 on sign up for free. Using the links below, you can also support me by using the donation link below. Just give me your money. That's the end of chapter 1. I'll see you guys in chapter 2. Life is like a sandwich. One side has tuna and the other side has egg.